What's up, everyone? It's Tim from TimPlaysAGame here with Pokemon TCG Live playing on PC. Tonight we're looking at one of the most anticipated cards. I'm not sure if we'll miss most anticipated deck types from Destined Rivals. Team Rocket's Mewtwo combined with other Team Rocket's cards. This whole Team Rocket genre is not genre, just thing. This type they have is crazy because it's got so many crazy supporters for it, and on top of that, all other types of cards they got their own energy. And I'm just kind of like thinking to myself, looking at all these Team Rocket cards, thinking there's got to be a good deck in here somewhere. And most people were thinking Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. It is. I think there's like, what, 3 EX Team Rocket four Team Rocket's EX Pokemon, but I think this is the better one because it can hit as high as 280 with Erasure Ball. Let's take a look at it. 280 HP on a basic Pokemon is crazy as it is. And then it does have a bit of a restriction though. With Power Saver, this Pokemon can't attack unless you have 4 or more Team Rocket's Pokemon in play, which isn't too hard to do with all the supporters we have. But we'll be talking about that later. Erasure Ball does 160 for 2 Psychic and a Colorless. You can discard up to 2 energy from your bench Pokemon. This attack does 60 more damage for each card discarded this way, so it can swing for as high as 280. But you have to have 5 energy in play. You have to have the 2 Psychic and the Colorless to pay for Team Rocket's Mewtwo's attack, and then you have to have 2 energies somewhere on the bench in order to discard them. Seems like a lot from you're not getting a lot, but there are ways that this can actually be pretty easy to do, pretty easy to pull off. First, you're going to need Team Rocket's Spidops. I'd recommend 4 and 4 of these in the deck. The Tarountula is not great, but it does have a cool attack that can take care of baby Pokemon real easily. Take down 30 damage, and then it does 10 damage to itself, which is decent. 50 HP is not good, but it is what it is. But the Team Rocket Spidops is where this deck pretty much shines, at least early on in the game. Has 130 HP. Its ability charging up is crazy. Once during your turn, you may attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon, and then Rocket Rush does 30 damage times the number of Team Rocket's Pokemon you have in play. So it will do at least 30, but if you have the bench full of Team Rocket's Pokemon as well, it can swing as high as 180. So 180 on grass Pokemon is pretty good because a lot of Pokemon in the metagame right now are weak to grass. We got Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX. We have Charizard EX. We have Cynthia's Garchomp EX. So those are just some of the ones that come to mind. We're seeing a lot more Grimmsnarl players. We're I think the metagame though is going to be Dragapult, Raging Bolt, and Gardevoir. We've teched cards for that. For the Dragapult, we have Team Rocket's Articuno. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to your basic Team Rocket's Pokemon. Repelling Veil can block Dragapult's 6 damage counters. It cannot block Marnie's Grimmsnarl, but that's okay. Like I said, we got Spidops for that. We're not going to really attack with Dark Frost at all. We're just going to kind of leave it on the bench. You could put a Water Energy in and tech for that, but honestly, it'd be a waste of a Water Energy, and it'd just be a waste of energy cards. We have Team Rocket's Mimikyu, one of the cooler ones in this, cooler Team Rocket's Pokemon cards in this set. Gemstone Mimicry. Choose one of your opponent's active Terra Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. This can be used a number of different ways. The first thing that I thought of when I saw it was going against Dragapult EX. Using that attack, doing 200, and then throwing 6 damage counters around. There's other things you can do. Like I said, there's a lot of Terra Pokemon in the game right now. We can use, I've seen a Flareon EX, where you can search your deck for 2 energy and attach them to one of your bench Pokemon, which would be great for getting those Spidops powered up. We could just basically, honestly, just have this guy ready and to attack with, if in case a Terra Pokemon comes into play. There are ways to get Terra Pokemon out. We'll look at that later. Also, this is the only 0 retreat cost Pokemon in the deck. So I like having it just to switch in and then prepare my attack, then I can switch it out pretty easily. We have Team Rocket's Wobbuffet. Rocket Mirror is the only attack we're really going to be using. Move all damage counters from one of your bench Team Rocket's Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. That could be absolutely fantastic because Team Rocket's Mewtwo has 280 HP. We play Bravery Charm so we can boost that up to 330. So Team Rocket's Mewtwo could tank 320 damage, in theory, and then Team Rocket's Wobbuffet can just take all that damage off of him and put it onto something else, which would be almost a certain KO. Those are all the Pokemon we need. There's only, what, 9 basic Pokemon in the deck, but that's all we really need because this deck is loaded up with trainers and supporter cards. Yeah, we got 38 trainer cards in total. We only need 9 energy, so let's talk about the trainers. We got Buddy-Buddy Poffin. This is absolutely great at getting the Tarountula out, as well as the Team Rocket's Mimikyu. We won't need more than 2, and I don't think we need the 2. The 2 are just kind of supplementary. We have Earthen Vessel. We only have 5 Grass Energy in the deck, but we want to get them out as soon as possible. So 2 Earthen Vessel are great for that. Also, anything that discards cards is great. We'll talk about that later. Energy Switch. These Spidops can basically pull energy. Yeah, the Spidops can pull energy out of the discard pile. You want to get probably one Grass Energy onto the Mewtwo to cover that Erasure Ball attack. And then there's the Team Rocket's Energy, which will cover the Psychic cost. We'll talk about that later. But the Energy Switch helps when trying to get a Team Rocket Mewtwo together in one turn. Night Stretcher, great way to pull basic energy or Pokemon. More than likely going to be used for Pokemon because we can pull the energy out with Spidops. But yeah, I recommend playing 2 of them. Pokégear is an interesting one in this deck because you get to look. I mean, there's a lot of supporters in this deck, but we have this one right here, Team Rocket's Transceiver, which helps you search your deck for Team Rocket supporter cards. So, do we really need the Pokégear 3.0? And I say yes, because we got 1, 5, 8, 10, 13 Team Rocket supporter cards. And we just want to be able to switch them out. We want to be able to find ways to pull them out of the deck when we can. The A-Spec is Secret Box. This card is just such a good fit for this deck because it discards cards, 3 cards from your hand, search your deck for an item, Pokemon tool, card, supporter card, and stadium card, which we have plenty of in this deck. Honestly, we're probably going to be using them mainly to we want to get the Team Rocket's factory out more than anything else. Get the Bravery Charm on Mewtwo. If we get it early enough in the game, we can use TM Evolution. But honestly, Secret Box works just getting whatever you need out. We talked about Team Rocket's Transceiver, searching your deck for any Team Rocket supporter card. There's a lot of them. Ultra Ball, 4 of them. This is great at getting the Spidops out. Getting the basic Pokemon out is not going to be a problem, but the Spidops can be a little bit of a problem. What you want to do is you kind of want to, if you can, discard 2 Grass Energy, and then get the Spidops out, evolve the Tarountula into Spidops, and then grab one of those Grass Energies back, and start powering up your Spidops to attack with. Spidops is going to be kind of a basic 1-prize attacker. Mewtwo EX is going to be the 2-prize attacker, which does can hit the higher marks. We got Team Rocket's Factory, because we're playing 13 Team Rocket supporters. You want to have this on the field as often as you can. That's why I got 4 of them. And once during your turn, if you played a supporter card that has Team Rockets in same from your hand, this turn they may draw 2 cards. So your opponent can use it too, but they're not probably going to be using too many Team Rocket cards. There is one supporter in this deck that is not a Team Rocket's Pokemon, Team Rocket's supporter, and that is Iono. This is just a good card to have in case you're on the losing end of things. Both players shuffle their hands to the bottom of their deck, and then draw a new hand equal to the number of prize cards they have. Yeah, so if you are falling behind in the prize trade, this is a great way to get back into it. Or if your opponent has already taken a good amount of prize cards, this is a good way to immobilize them from playing too much more stuff. There is another card similar to Iono in this deck, Team Rocket's Archer. You can use this card only if any of your Team Rocket's Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Each player shuffles their hand into their deck. You draw 5 cards, your opponent draws 3. This is a lot like the Ace-Spec Unfair Stamp, but in supporter form, and only for Team Rocket's Pokemon. And I only have 1 in here because you're not going to be using it too often. I mean, it's a great way to immobilize your opponent, but if you're looking for draw power, Team Rocket's Ariana, in my opinion, is the way to go. You can draw until you have 5 cards in your hand. If all of your Pokemon in play are Team Rocket's Pokemon, which they are going to be, draw until you have 8 cards in your hand instead. The reason I don't play anything like Pheasantipity or Mew EX or Lily's Clefairy. Lily's Clefairy would actually work well with the Team Rocket's Mimikyu or the Team Rocket's Mewtwo, but I wouldn't recommend playing them because you're going to be losing 3 cards with Ariana instead of having it. It's probably one of the better supporters in this deck because you draw until you have 8 cards in your hand, and then if you have the Team Rocket's Factory, or if you draw out the Team Rocket's Factory with Ariana, you can draw 2 more. So in theory, you can draw 10 cards from doing this. That's crazy. That's insane. That's criminal. Team Rocket's, so we have 4 of those Ariana, we have Team Rocket's Giovanni, 3 of these. This acts like a freaking Prime Catcher, where you switch your active Team Rocket's Pokemon with one of your bench Team Rocket's Pokemon. Again, they're very important. And if you do, switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. So, yeah, you got 3 of these Team Rocket's Giovanni, which work really well. If your Mewtwo's in trouble, you can pull it out, send in the Team Rocket's Wobbuffet, and then, with Team Rocket's Giovanni, pull out whatever they want, take the damage off your Mewtwo with the Wobbuffet, and then put it onto the Pokemon of your choice. This is absolutely fantastic when doing that. You can also pull, if you see a Terra Pokemon you like, you can copy one of their attacks, hopefully knock them out with it. I've done a few times. I think in one of the games I actually used a Flareon's Carbuncle, or what is the attack? It's got a weird name. It's not Carbuncle, but it starts with a C. Anyway, so it does 280, so that was a good way to one-shot a Flareon EX. But the Team Rocket's Giovanni is absolutely crucial to this deck just to control the game. Team Rocket's Petrel. Not a lot of Team Rocket. This is really one of the supporters that doesn't really have to be in a Team Rocket deck. You can just search your deck for a trainer card, reveal and put it into your hand. That's it. It doesn't have to be anything Team Rockets, but it is cool because it's any trainer card. It can be an item, a tool, a supporter, stadium. I like to grab Secret Box with it and then discard whatever I need to, get out whatever I want. Problem is I can't play the supporter that I get with it that turn, so I have to wait. I have to kind of think ahead, wait till next turn. Sometimes it'll be Ariana because if you're discarding 3 cards from your hand, you're probably not gonna have a lot left. Team Rocket's Proton, absolutely necessary to get first turn. You want to go first with this deck, and you want to get out your 3 basic Team Rocket's Pokemon, search your deck for up to 3 basic Team Rocket's Pokemon, reveal them, put them into your hand. You don't have to put them onto the bench. You put them into your hand. So, but honestly, if you're going first, you're gonna want to put them on your bench. Sometimes I'll more likely than not grab a Team Rocket's Mewtwo, maybe 2 Spidops. I like to, if I have like a Buddy Poffin and a Proton, I'll grab Team Rocket's Mewtwo, the Articuno, and maybe the Mimikyu or the Wobbuffet, depending on what my opponent's playing. And then with the Buddy Poffin, I'll grab 2 Tarountula, and I'll be set up for the turn. That'll be my setup for first turn. All I gotta focus on is getting the Spidops out, which isn't too hard. Bravery Charm loves Team Rocket's Mewtwo. 50 HP doesn't seem like a lot, but on a Pokemon that already has crazy amounts of HP, that 50 HP boost is crazy. 330 HP takes it out of the knockout range of a lot of Pokemon. The problem is that Dark weakness is going to be a problem, but I'm not too afraid of Dark Pokemon because we have Spidops, which is a great counter to them. Because most of the Dark Pokemon have a weakness to Grass. Team Rocket's Evolution, Technical Machine Evolution. It's a great way to get out Spidops. Let's say you have Mewtwo in play, you got energy on him, you can equip TM Evolution to him. Choose your Tarountula, get out the Spidops, and next turn you basically have things set up to start wrecking with Team Rocket's Mewtwo. It's not going to be used too often, honestly. I think I can draw. It's pretty easy to draw them out or just get them out with Ultra Ball. We also have Team Rocket's Energy. This is the best card for Team Rocket's Mewtwo. This card can only be attached to a Team Rocket's Pokemon. If it's not attached to a Team Rocket's Pokemon, discard it. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides 2 in any combination of Psychic and Dark Energy. There are some good Dark Pokemon in this Team Rocket's set, but I think Mewtwo works better with it. So if you just have like Team Rocket's Energy and the Grass Energy, you can just get those onto Mewtwo, and that pays for its attack. You don't need any Psychic Energy in this deck because again, all the Pokemon are Team Rocket's Pokemon, so You can use it on Wobbuffet to use Rocket Mirror. You can use it on Mimikyu to get Gemstone Mimicry going. But you're going to need the Grass Energy onto the Mewtwo in order to, plus the Team Rocket's Energy in order to start attacking. So, like I said, and then we got 5 Grass Energy, which is all you really need. Some people go 6, 5 seems to be nominal. I've been trying to balance out this deck for a while now, and I think I finally got the good combination here of things. 2 Team Rockets Mewtwo seems substantial. Honestly, one will suffice, but I like to have 2 in case one gets in the prize cards. Yeah, I want to have at least one on the bench and ready to go. Again, it can get knocked out pretty easily with Dark Pokemon, but if they don't, if your opponent doesn't run any Dark Pokemon, if your opponent's running Dark Pokemon, Spidops can usually take care of them. This deck seems pretty balanced. I did have a lot of fun playing this deck, and I finally got everything working to the point where I want it. So, let's get into the videos, show you how this deck did. Let's go. Alright, so I mulliganed on the first turn. That wasn't very good. I mean, that gave him a free card. That's one thing. That's the one drawback here, because I got everything so balanced and only 9 basic Pokemon in the deck. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard to do. So we got Team Rocket's Transceiver. I'm trying to get out Team Rocket's Proton, trying to use that real quick first turn. I want to get out the Mewtwo, the Mimikyu, and I'm not quite sure what he's playing here. I kind of flipped a coin here. It felt like Dragapult, so I went Team Rocket's Articuno. And we just laid those on down, filled up the bench, got the Team Rocket's Energy onto the Mewtwo, and I'm ready to play Team Rocket's Ariana next turn, so... And he can Iono me if he wants, but it's just going to give me more cards. Because I'm not going to be able to use the Energy Search yet. That's one of the late game cards I wanted to play. So this was a Joltic Box deck. It was unfortunate he had the Blood Moon Ursaluna first turn. Because if he can get that Iron Hands going, and just start taking out these low HP Pokemon of mine. Yeah, because aside from the Mewtwo, everything on my side of the field can get one-shotted with Ampy very much, and he'll be taking 2 prize cards every turn. You got the Pheasantipity. I don't recommend playing that until you absolutely need to, because especially with this deck, I got the Team Rocket's Giovanni. I could have switched that out and attacked easily, but I'm still building up here, so I'm like, I gotta hold off here. Yeah, if he had that Joltic Box, if he could have gotten that Joltic out, it would have been really rough for me. So I decided to play the Team Rocket's Ariana. I pulled the Team Rocket's Factory, so that's 2 more cards right there. Just right there, I got 7 cards, which is crazy. This deck has so much support. It's just the power of some of these Pokemon is not quite there. I got rid of the Proton because I don't need to pull any more basics out. The only thing left in the deck is the Wobbuffet. I can get that out pretty easily. I did get the 2 Spidops out. I got 1 there. And then I had just to discard 1 with the Ultra Ball, so I can pull that back. And I can start swinging 180 right there, which is great on a 1 prizer. Because yeah, as far as, it's not going to 1-shot too many things, but it will 2-shot almost anything. So I was like looking at that Pikachu, like, ooh, I can 2-shot that. Yeah. So let's see. He's still stuck. That Blood Moon Ursaluna is stuck, but he's ready to attack. I have the Team Rocket's Giovanni. I could have attacked anything else, but I honestly wanted to get those 2 prizes and the things on Death's Door. So with Petrel, my idea here, get Secret Box. Yeah, get Secret Box. I can discard. I got plenty of stuff to discard, but I want to be careful. The Night Stretchers you don't want to discard, but I ended up discarding them. Yeah, no, I changed my mind. It was Energy Switch you only have 1 of, so I held on to that. I have another Night Stretcher. Got the Ariana, the Bravery Charm, another Team Rocket Factory, and I have 1 Grass Energy left in there, but I'd rather have it out of the deck. I think the other one's in the prize cards. Yeah, I had 2 Grass Energy in the prize cards, so like I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna need this out of there, so I ended up Team Rocket's Factory. Those, look at that, another Spidops. I got rid of 1 of the Ariana because I can only play so many. Got that there on the Mewtwo, put that Spidops there. Look at that, 3 Spidops, Team Rocket's Mewtwo. I am so set up right now for anything, and I'm just wrecking things with this. There's another Grass Energy and a Tarountula for backup. And he's going to get the Joltic Box going now, so this is where the deck can get pretty deadly, because he can get 2 Grass and 2 Dark Energy with that attack. For a 30 HP Pokemon, this is probably one of the best 30 HP Pokemon in the game. I would say slightly above Badoo. Badoo is great because you can throw it in any deck, but this thing can cause a lot of problems. He just threw everything onto the Blood Moon, or sorry, not the Blood Moon, the Iron Hands EX. He's ready. He knows what he's doing. He's ready to attack. I don't have a Team Rocket's Giovanni, or I would so be going after that right now. I decided let's Ariana and then Team Rocket's Factory. No, not yet. Hold on. Still have that Energy Switch. Yeah, let's get the Team Rocket's Factory, draw the 2 cards, so now I have all my options here. I can play Energy Switch, but there's no real point. Honestly, I wouldn't mind him knocking me out. I don't think the Iron Hands can knock me out unless he has the Future Booster Energy Capsule, and for some reason, he did not get it. So here comes this now. Iron Hands comes out. Yeah, if he had that Future Booster Energy Capsule, he could have... I think that's what he was drawing into, or trying to draw for, but he could not find it. Which, unfortunate, but saved me. He's got the Lily's Clefairy. I'm thinking he was looking for something else. Because Lily's... I don't have any Dragon Pokemon in here, but I will have a full bench, so... Yeah, honestly, I think he can swing some pretty high numbers. Yeah, he decided to Arm Thrust there, so only took 1 prize card. Honestly, probably getting rid of it probably was the smart idea. I put the Tarountula there. Looking back on this one, I probably should have put the Wobbuffet into play. But then I thought to myself, you know what? I got stuff here. I should probably get ready. The Pikachu's the bigger threat. I can knock this thing out easily right now with Team Rocket's Mewtwo's attack, because these Tarountula right here can keep charging up, putting energies on themselves. I wanted to have another Team Rocket. I want to have another Tarountula ready. I decided to do this. I decided to use the Team Rocket's Archer to screw him over. It might have messed me up a little bit. I'm thinking, like, if I can get him down to 3 cards, though, he can't come back from this. So I'll put those energy on him. I can, yeah, basically start wiping whatever he can off the board. Take out those 2 energy. Yep. Grab 2 prize cards here. And at this point, the guy was just fried. I think he rage quitted. Or just left. I don't know. But there was really nothing else he could have done here. He could have gotten the Pikachu out and swung for 300, but then that wouldn't get the knockout. I could have switched in. Honestly, I probably could have just attacked him without paying for the first one, without discarding any energy. So. He didn't have a lot of options. He could have grabbed some more cards with Pheasantipity after I knocked out the Iron Hands EX, but it was kind of over for him. He did not know. He had options. He could have come back. He could have attacked with the Pikachu. He could have. I mean, but if I had grabbed a Team Rocket's Giovanni, I honestly could. Yeah, I could have switched out whatever I wanted. Switched in Team Rocket's Mimikyu, retreated Team Rocket's Mimikyu for Team Rocket's Mewtwo, and then just ended it from there. So this was not going to get any better from him. I don't see any way out of it. I'm seeing some Joltic Box Tech in Iron Leaves, which is decent, but not great. It's good for, like, if you're it's good against Marnie's Grimmsnarl. But at this point, yeah, it's pretty much over. I just need to get... honestly, I only need to discard 1 Grass Energy to do a perfect 220, but I wanted to assert my dominance here. Discard that 1 energy, attack, 220 right there, perfect ending to the game right there. Amazing. And then the other Mewtwo was in the prize cards the entire time. Good game, buddy. So we decided, yeah, we're going first on this one. I did not get a good setup. I don't like putting Team Rocket's Mewtwo in the active spot, even with the TM evolution. I don't want to give my opponent 2 prize cards. I'd rather give them 1. I'd rather let the Wobbuffet get knocked out. They did mulligan, so I did grab a Proton off that. If I'd seen the Proton earlier, I probably would have sent in Mewtwo, but I did not. So let's get these guys out, and then Team Rocket's Proton. Those. I decided to hold off on the other Mewtwo for now. I can only play two of them, so I decided to play Articuno and one of the Spidops, no, the Tarountula. And that was really it, and that was my first turn right there. I'm completely set up, like I said, it's so easy to get set up with this deck. And I got Team Rocket's Transceiver, so I can actually pull out whatever supporter I want next turn, as long as they own Iono. Nope, they're not. They're going to Arven. I believe this was an Eevee Terra Box. Yeah. Yeah, if they got, yeah, they're... No, wait, I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember. I think this was the Eevee Terra Box. Yeah, they pulled the Squawk ability out. Played counter gain on him. That's a great way to pull energies out with that deck. For that, yeah, because the energies cycle around so crazy in like an Eevee box. You decide to Squawk. I haven't seen too many Squawk ability though. And if you're wondering why I don't play Team Rocket's Watchtower in this deck, it is a Team Rocket's card, but it's not really for Team Rocket's Pokemon. It benefits anything going up against basically this right here. But honestly, Team Rocket's Factory is way more beneficial to this deck. So you're gonna want the 4 of them. You're gonna want to have Team Rocket's Factory out more often than not. If anything that would be like a threat to you that you feel like Eevee Box or Terra Box or anything that uses Noctowl would be a threat to you, then yeah, I would put the Team Rocket's Watchtower in. There are a good amount of Team Rocket's Pokemon that are not centralized on Team Rocket's cards that are not centralized on Team Rocket's Pokemon, like Petrel. You can just search your deck for any trainer. You can throw that in any deck. It's kind of like a 5th Arven, if you will. So we got I'm thinking the Earthen Vessel, but I gotta be careful here because I don't quite know when I want to discard. We're not gonna use TM Evolution because I have the Ultra Ball. So we're gonna want to get that Wobbuffet out, so get the Giovanni. Ultra Ball, discard that and that. Get another Spidops. I didn't discard the other Grass Energy because I want to play it this turn. And here's the cool thing, that Squawk ability they played has 160 HP, and this Spidops can do a solid 180. So that's kind of interesting, a bug beating a bird like that. But he's got backup. He's got friends in high places. So that was good. I'm already ahead of the prize trade here, which is what I like, and just getting set up fast. That's kind of what you want to do with the deck. Because you have so much support, you want to get set up as you can start swinging for knockouts on turn 2. Not great knockouts, but especially when they start bringing the Flareon EX and you're weak to fire. Yeah, that Flare, even without the weakness, the Flareon's doing a solid 130, so it's going to be knocking out Spidops left and right. Really, it knocks out anything in this deck other than Team Rocket's Mewtwo, but its second attack does get, you'd guessed it, 280. He's playing this by the book. He's got the crystal. He's gonna switch in. Terra Orb. He's gonna probably bring out yet another Flareon. I thought he'd be bringing out the Sylveon, but yeah, the Sylveon probably would have been a better play here, in my opinion, because that Team Rocket's Mewtwo I'm gonna start building up, and if he can keep shuffling it back into the deck, I'm not gonna be able to beat anything. So I brought out the Team Rocket's Mimikyu, and my plan here originally was, okay, let's maybe power up Team Rocket's Mewtwo and get it going. See what I get here. Trying to think if I want to do this. I could do the Iono, but that would give him 2 cards. I could also just not get anything. I decided to grab the Iono. I grabbed, and yeah, because I don't plan on playing it, I plan on discarding it with Team Rocket Box. Or not Team Rocket Box, Secret Box. I mean, it's basically Team Rocket's box. So now I can grab what I want. I'm planning for next turn with the Ariana, the Bravery Charm of the Mewtwo, the Team Rocket's Factory I can play right now. And this one was kind of a tough one. I'm not sure. I usually grab Earthen Vessel. Sometimes I'll grab Ultra Ball. Got rid of that. Draw 2 cards with this. There it is, the Team Rocket's energy. So I grab that, play the Bravery Charm on the Mewtwo. I'm not sure if I want to play the Grass Energy just yet. I wasn't sure if I wanted to, play the Earthen Vessel just yet. I wanted to hold on to that Energy Switch because, like I said, I only get 1. And look at that, Carnelian, that's the name of the attack. Did 280 right there. And I grabbed another Team Rocket's energy so I can power up the Mewtwo next turn, and I can energy switch that grass energy onto the Mewtwo if things go south, because they did. Team Rocket's Mimikyu is great, a lot of power in the right situation, but that 60 HP, though it makes it easy to get out with Buddy Poffin, it kind of leaves it easy to get knocked out. I really wouldn't recommend playing anything with less than 70 HP, but unless it's like Badoo or something, or Clayfa, or Joltic. But yeah, you gotta need to use that card if you're gonna be playing something that weak. So we brought in the Team Rocket's Mewtwo. We're ready for this. We got the Team Rocket's energy. Gonna charge up here. I wanted to get rid of the energy switch right now. I could have sent in the Spidops, but I thought, you know, let's hold off on that. Let's grab 2 more cards of Team Rockets. Yep. If I had the Team Rockets Transceiver, I probably would have. Probably would have pulled in the Fez. Could have gotten the knockout on that, but I did not. I already played a supporter. Let's get the Mewtwo, yeah. I'm honestly thinking this thing's gonna try to swing for knockouts more often than not, so they're having the Mewtwo over the yeah. Get another Mewtwo ready. So I took the 1 prizer there. It might have been a mistake, but honestly, I don't think he was able to come back. Lost order. Yeah, he couldn't get the knockout because of the Bravery Charm. That Bravery Charm keeps it so well out of knockout range. He's at this point, he's kind of grasping at straws here. He's trying to give himself every opportunity to come back in the next turn. If there is a next turn, there's not. He's got this. He's got the Era Zero under depth, so he's trying to do whatever he can here. But he got the knockout on the Spidops. That's cool. He can grab energy out. He's gonna power up. It's like he realized at this point he needs to get that Sylveon out, but he realized it a little bit too late. Because at this point I have another Spidops ready. I have that there. I have the charging up ready, so I can discard those 2 energy, and I can do a solid 280 damage right here, just like that. Get the knockout and the win. That was probably one of the more dominant games I've had with this deck. Good game. This one, honestly, because of the Team Rocket's Giovanni, even if you start out with something like Articuno or Team Rocket's Wobbuffet, it doesn't hurt too much because you can always retreat that and pull in whatever Pokemon your opponent, yeah. So they start with Badoo. I can already feel it coming. I'm like, okay, I gotta get set up. I gotta play whatever items cards I need now. Just get as much stuff as you can now. Get the Spidops, get the Tarountula, get the Mewtwo. Get them all out because next turn it's not happening. And I'm just kind of like hoping he'll play a different Pokemon so I can Giovanni something. So he's playing Ethan, Cyndaquil. You can already tell Ethan's Typhlosion. He's got the supporter cards. He is... And this was actually a really well-constructed Ethan's deck. Like it played everything by the book. He did everything he could by the book for this one. There's the Grass Energy. That was perfect timing on that. Like, I'm not going to be able to knock out the Badoo, but I can protect the Articuno, take out that Cyndaquil that has a Fire Energy on it. Just do that, just take that thing out first turn. You might be forced to send in the Badoo because he doesn't have anything else set up. He could Rare Candy and get out the Typhlosion, but he didn't. No, he went for Quilava. Keep an eye on the number of Ethan's adventure cards. That's 2 now, so Buddy Blast is going to be doing, what, 100 something? once there are 4, basically it starts swinging for 280, which is unfortunate because Team Rocket's Mewtwo is a 2-prizer and with only 280 HP. So once that Typhlosion gets going, there are going to be problems. The cool thing is the Ethan's Typhlosion only has 170 HP, so even though Team Rocket's Spidops is weak to fire, it can actually one-shot the Typhlosion. So you don't want to go up against the Typhlosion with the Mewtwo. You want to go up with the Spidops if you can. Fortunately, I decided, you know what, let's take this out. I couldn't. I was trying to use Secret Box there. I misplayed. I realized, oh, the Buddy would not let me do that. But I did get to draw 2 cards with the factory, so that was good. There's the Ethan's Typhlosion. I don't think he was able... Yeah, there's another Ethan's Adventure. And there are ways to get Ethan's Adventure into the discard other than playing them. If they're in your hand, you can just discard them with Ultra Ball or Earthen Vessel or whatever discard card you have. I think I've seen some Ethan's decks use Secret Box to discard 3 Ethan's Adventure cards and then grab the other Ethan's Adventure with the Secret Box. Alright, so get rid of that. Yeah, I decided to get rid of Iono since I'm ahead of the prize trade. And you don't be afraid about discarding supporters with this deck because there are a lot of supporters. You're playing 4 Ariana. I only had 1 Energy Switch, I'm like thinking to myself, I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. I have 3 Giovanni, so I got rid of that one. And I was thinking to myself, there's not going to be a lot of things I'm going to use Giovanni for too much, because of the way this deck is. Looking back though, I actually put the Bravery Charm on, that takes him out of knockout range. Proton since I don't need it. I don't really need any more. I was kind of like, do I want to do this or do I want to do Archer? I decided in the end, you know what, the Energy Switch. No, you know what, I got enough Team Rocket's factories. I'm still learning this deck a little bit. I wanted to play the Proton though, get more stuff ready. I want to have the free retreat Mimikyu ready. Team Rocket's factory. And here I misplayed. I should have put the Grass Energy on the Spidops, so I'm like, let's get that Mewtwo ready. And I'm like, oh. At this point, I had to make the executive decision to get rid of the Team Rocket's energy to do the 220 to get the knockout. So that might have hurt me if this battle had gotten a little bit more intense. I just, yeah, kind of sacrificed Team Rocket's energy. But in all honesty, I could see myself getting away with only having 3 of them. 2 on the Mewtwo's and 1 on the Wobbuffet. So Typhlosion's out now. Yeah, and now there are 4 Ethan's Adventure cards in the discard pile. He is ready to start swinging with Buddy Blast for 280. That Bravery Charm saved me. The Team Rocket's Wobbuffet was in the prize card, so I couldn't pull that out because I would have gotten that with Proton last turn. But that did not happen. So I can one-shot him. I'm thinking to myself though, I want to protect Mewtwo. I want to see if I can get that Wobbuffet out. Like, yeah, once you lose one of those Mewtwo's, it's hard to build up another one. So it's not hard, but it's difficult. I guess that's the same thing. So I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Let's get the Spidops powered up. More cards with the Team Rocket's factory. Discard the Grass Energy for another Spidops. I can use the Spidops, get the Grass Energy back. It's like, yeah, Mewtwo doesn't need to fight this battle. I can send in the Spidops. Charge up. And 180. That 180 knocks out almost anything in this deck because I think it's all 1-prizers. There might be a Pheasantipity in there. Or maybe a Blood Moon Ursaluna EX, but yeah, at this point I think he saw the writing on the walls. He just went Buddy Blast, got the knockout, did a crazy amount of damage there because of the weakness, but that's all it was a crazy amount of damage. Got the Grass Energy there. Decided, you know what, let's just swing. No, let's just go. Let's have fun. Let's have fun. Let's power this guy up. Raise your ball. Get that out. Get that out. Do the full 280. That's what you get for doing 280 to me. That Wobbuffet was in the prize cards the entire time. That last prize card, that was the Wobbuffet. Still a good game, though. And that is going to wrap things up for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to TimPlaysAGame, and stay tuned for more Pokemon TCG live videos. Not sure if I'm going to do any other decks. I did the Team Rockets deck. That took me a while to figure out the balance of things, because this is a crazy balancing act with this deck. I did the Cynthia deck already. I did the Marnie deck. I could do the Ethan's deck. There's also a pretty cool Ho-Oh deck that I've been looking at. Ethan's Ho-Oh deck, where you can just like throw fire energies. It's almost like a new Terra box. I might do that one next, so I'm gonna look into that, see what we do. But yeah, until then, this is Tim from TimPlaysAGame signing off, and have a good night, guys.